Hello Libra Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Hope all is well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Libran or you have Libra in your 7th house, you might find some information in this reading, Libra, that may be a match to your story. Libra, this reading is general. So this automatically means that not everything mentioned in this reading will be a guaranteed match to your story. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Libras, I always invite you to listen to the reading with discernment and discretion. Know that even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, that not everything plays out at the exact same time for everyone. So it might be necessary for you to give the events in the reading a chance to play out. We're going to go over some topics that are heavy and maybe a bit sensitive. If that's not your thing, take this opportunity to go ahead and click off. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's see what might be going on for you, Libra Nation, for the next 7 days. Just a few side notes, Libra. For some of you, somebody eats a lot of hot sauce. Seems like there could be something to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be a mother figure. It could be a mother figure that could be concerned about jail time. Some of you Libras are cross watchers. Somebody is in the military, has been in the military, is a veteran. Somebody, it might be someone's birthday. You could be eating some birthday cake. Somebody could be blue-eyed or light-eyed. Could have, maybe there's a specific nickname that someone calls you by. Maybe your name is Angel. Or maybe you might have maybe a lot of crystals around you. You might have a sweet tooth, Libra. The name Alice could be relevant to your situation. Some of you are no doubt dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. There's definitely somebody wearing a mask in your situation. Now, some of you are dealing with a Cancer, and definitely, without a doubt, somebody has a secret. Libra, somebody in your situation could be part of the LGBTQ community. Maybe somebody likes to play dress up. Somebody could be an actor, a performer. It definitely feels like you might be at a crossroads about something having to do with the Pisces. I think that somebody could be looking at you and might have some bad intentions of you. Maybe you're a gambler. You might be trying your hand at gambling this week. Possibly. You could be going to the casino. You could live near a casino, live near the ocean, near a body of water. Libra. Some of you are getting married. Oh, come on. If you're not gambling, I'm not saying to gamble, Libra, but you might. Dealing with a Virgo. You're a Libra Virgo. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with the Libra Nation. What's playing out for you over the next 7 days? I don't know. There's a relationship that some of you are in, and it seems like maybe you're a bit stressed out. Libra, cross-watcher, maybe things are a little bit tense. Some of you Libras might have issues with anxiety. You might be taking anxiety meds. Maybe you're going to the pharmacy to get a refill. You might have an issue with punctuality and being on time. You might have a pet that maybe you're taking care of. But it seems like you're just feeling a bit overwhelmed this week. And maybe you're just not the type to ask for help, Libra. Maybe it's just not easy for you to ask for help. I think things are tense. Maybe around the house. Libra, a cross watcher, or for some of you, this is past tense. It already happened. And maybe you're not in contact with someone due to some sort of drama that may have broken out, possibly between you and a friend. Let's see what's going on. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I think Libra, a cross watcher, there's somebody that maybe you met in the past. Maybe you knew that they didn't have a good track record as far as being faithful. And now it seems like this week you're facing some sort of betrayal. And maybe it's just hard for you to kind of manage this emotionally and mentally with maybe a lot of different things that are on your mind. You're worried about your hair. Maybe you're worried about balding. You could definitely be dyeing your hair, Libra or cross watcher. Maybe you're getting rid of some grays. It definitely feels like something is keeping you awake. You're an insomniac. And it just seems like you're feeling overwhelmed. You might feel like this week you have a lot going on in your life, and maybe you feel like you don't really know what the answers are as far as what's up ahead and how something might pan out, because it just seems like that's what you're worried about. Maybe something that's ahead, something that you don't know about right now. There has obviously been a major betrayal in your life, Libra Nation or cross watcher, possibly having to do with an air sign, but there's a water sign in your reading as well. It could be a Pisces. I mentioned Taurus. Somebody's missing you this week, Libra. Some of you could be missing a child. I mentioned to you, some of you could be missing a friendship that you used to have with someone. Or a relationship with a parent. This could definitely be like a parent-child relationship. I think this week, Libra Nation, somebody's looking for clarity. I think someone wants to heal a relationship. It just seems like something is stalling this. It's keeping something from moving forward. And I think that somebody wants to get to healing. But I think that there's somebody in this situation that might be just hyper-focused on the betrayal that may have happened. Definitely feels like there's a broken bond here. Broken bonds due to deceit, due to some sort of disloyalty. And maybe Libra, a cross watcher, you might be moving away. Random Libra, maybe it's time to go get groceries. You know what? It looks like maybe you feel that you're with somebody that will sit back and watch you struggle. If you're in a relationship with someone, it seems like somebody might want you to be more interactive, might want you to help them more. Somebody might feel like they don't have enough support. They're doing a lot by themselves, especially maybe as a single parent. It seems like somebody is just really going through it, or they've been going through it for the longest time. You got to be dealing with somebody that lives along the coast, or like I said, near some water. Maybe somebody likes to boat. You're blocking someone. It seems like you're fed up, Libra, or cross watcher. So maybe you're moving away from someone, literally, or you're at a physical distance from someone that maybe you've blocked. Somebody's under the impression, Virgo or Libra or cross watcher, who could be a Virgo, is just not wanting to communicate. You might be dealing with someone that has like a severe alcohol issue, Libra or cross watcher. Maybe somebody doesn't know when to put the cup down. They don't know how to handle their liquor. So right now, it just seems like there is no communication. Things are stalled right now, and no moves are being made in this situation because somebody feels absolutely betrayed and they feel stuck there. Somebody doing freezer spells on you, Libra. We're going to get to that in a second, but I definitely see that. Somebody's trying to stop you, yeah. Somebody might be feeling a little bit indecisive. Some of you, somebody is living a double life. They might be a different person when they're around you, and they might be somebody else when maybe you're not around. You're dealing with a Leo, some of you. There's a Leo that just entered your reading. Some of you, Libras or cross watchers, you're in a third-party situation. And that's where the betrayal is. If this has something to do with a friendship, somebody feels like someone allowed someone else to come in and become a problem in this situation. Somebody looks like is taking a road trip, Libra or cross watcher, to maybe reunite with you. Maybe you're reuniting with a Taurus. Maybe somebody wants to make it work after all with you, Libra or cross watcher. Come on, somebody's living their life in the rearview mirror. Something going on with your windshield, the mirror in your car, Libra. You get what I mean? What I'm saying? Somebody's driving. Maybe you drive for a living. Maybe you do so professionally, but it seems like there's some sort of travel that could be upcoming for you. Travel overseas, travel to a different city, a different state. Yeah, it seems like somebody could possibly be uprooting. Somebody betrayed you. It seems like this is something that happened again and again. Somebody doesn't literally gamble. It seems like somebody's taking a gamble with your heart, with your emotions, and maybe you feel like somebody is absolutely careless with your heart where they were in the past. Definitely having something to do with a father figure. This person could be a father. This person could be your own father. This person that I'm describing. This whole scenario that we're talking about here. What's going on, Holy Spirit, with the Libra nation? Maybe you feel like you're constantly bending over backwards for someone, Libra or cross watcher, constantly coming to somebody's rescue only to feel disappointed. I think it's difficult this week for you to be vulnerable, or you are dealing with someone who is very rejection sensitive and may feel the need, that might feel like it's just difficult to be maybe somebody that showcases their emotions openly. Definitely feel like someone behind closed doors is feeling very emotional over this situation, but in your face, maybe when they're around you, they might show a completely different face. Okay, so somebody's gonna act like they're happy that it's over, so they might even post things online or make little snide remarks. Some of you haven't physically separated from this person permanently, but it just seems like you're dealing with somebody that likes to run their mouth. And maybe somebody who is a bit immature, you might feel. Yeah, and a bit loud, a bit aggressive, and might do so a lot more after they've had a few drinks in them. Maybe some of you might feel stuck because you're the breadwinner. This person that might be the alcoholic. Somebody's like maybe a functioning alcoholic, maybe, but I think something is kind of getting out of control. And I think some of you Libras are in a violent relationship, and I think you're at your breaking point, and I think you're tired to the point now that for some of you Libras, because of somebody's violent temper, maybe having to do with children or a child, this could be with your partner. It seems like due to some sort of violence, it's gotten somebody maybe wrapped up in a legal situation, or in a situation where maybe children have been lost. Maybe for you, Libra, this was your childhood trauma. Maybe you feel brainwashed in some sort of way. You definitely, without a doubt, have the gift of prophecy, or you have a child that does have this gift, a sibling possibly. I think some of you Libras are very spiritual, or you're dealing with someone who is spiritual. Somebody that possibly does magic, or somebody that's just really into the occult. Like they do astrology, they do tarot. And no, I'm not, hear me clearly, I'm not saying that someone is part of a cult. I'm saying someone deals with the occult. They do divination, this sort of thing. It seems like you're very accomplished, or you're just very much into maybe traveling. Maybe you like to travel. Maybe the water is calling you. Somebody could possibly work in construction. I think you could be someone, Libra or cross watcher, that's very self-conscious this week, maybe about your appearance. You might have a musical talent. You could be a performer. But I definitely feel that something's going on with your living space. And you might be living spaces. Are you getting furniture? Maybe you're looking into furniture, but I don't know. You're moving, it looks like. You're experiencing some discrimination too, it looks like. Some gossip going on behind your back. Let's see what's going on. Libra cross watcher, how does this play out? Somebody is going to jail. It's either somebody is going to jail or they're paranoid that due to some sort of theft. You got the 7 of Swords. As though there have been lies that have been told, and I definitely feel that somebody is going to look for the truth. And I mentioned to you before that maybe somebody is a psychic. Or they just have a very strong intuition. Somebody's going to get some insight about you this week, Libra Nation. Somebody's going to look for the truth about you, about a particular situation that maybe you're involved in. Yes, absolutely. Especially if this has something to do with violence. For some of you, there could be accusations about maybe child abuse. But for sure, this is exactly what I was feeling. Somebody is a tarot reader, a psychic, or somebody is possibly going to a tarot, a psychic medium to maybe figure out what the future holds. Possibly for a child. Because I think some of you, Libra Nation, or cross watchers, you're separated from a child maybe due to a breakup. And yeah, it definitely feels like somebody has some regrets about something that they said. Something that someone said, Libra Nation or cross watcher, it feels like somebody wishes that they could take it back. Somebody said something when they were angry. And it seems like they may have hid something from you, and maybe you saw something, you came across something, or you heard something through the grapevine, okay? Because for some of you, Libras or cross watchers, there's an elder that might be running their mouth, and there might be a bit of gossip that might be going on with connection to this situation. We've got a spy. Maybe that's a spy. I mentioned to you somebody's going to look for the truth. You might have a sketchy person around you. A Libra, a cross watcher. Somebody just kind of weird that might be around your family, might be catching your eye. You might be doing some yard work. Maybe you got some overgrown plants. Libra, a cross watcher. Yeah, there definitely is some words that are being said, some negativity. Maybe you feel like somebody bashes you to your own family members, Libra Nation, a cross watcher. I think Libra Nation, a cross watcher, somebody does have a guilty conscience about things. I think that there is something that somebody said. Maybe someone did give someone advice. And now somebody's looking back and feeling like they made a foolish decision. And maybe your words went in one ear and out the other. I think somebody may have warned somebody about something. I don't know. Maybe somebody might be guilt tripping you this week, Libra Nation or cross watcher. Guilt tripping you into doing something that you don't want to do. And maybe you just don't know how to back out of it. Okay? But something like this. Seems like the universe is trying to help you see. There's some obstacles. Okay, that's what you're seeing this week. I think this is the universe helping you see that maybe it's time to end something, or that something about your situation may need to change. It could be within yourself, or maybe somebody else that you wish would change. Libra Nation or cross watcher. I just think that somebody's tired of being manipulated. And yeah. Let's see what might be going down with your money. I don't know if you have a restraining order with somebody, Libra, or you just intentionally have not contacted someone, been around them or whatever. But it definitely feels like this week you're getting through situations the best that you can. But I definitely, without a doubt, feel that there's something that is just really on your mind. And it's the not knowing of a situation that might have you feeling a little bit paranoid, a little bit panicked. Definitely feels like it's connected to that. Some of you, maybe you're going to talk to the judge. Maybe you have a court date that could be coming up. Some of you, this court date has something to do with a move, or whether or not to make a decision to move and travel someplace. Libra or cross watcher. Or whether or not you can go see somebody. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to make a decision about that. It seems like there could be a gathering that could be coming up, possibly with family members. And maybe some of you Libras or cross watchers might feel that your family is nosy. You got some nosy people. I definitely feel as though you have a spy. Somebody's nosy. They're trying to figure something out, but like I mentioned to you, it's the truth that somebody's trying to get to, because somebody feels like somebody's trying to hide something. And let's see, if it does feel like somebody is trying to hide someone. That's interesting. Maybe someone is trying to hide somebody else. But yeah, when it comes to your money this week, it seems like this is where you've been having some challenges. Let me see. Oh, you got some money coming in. You got some opportunities to make money. Especially maybe you might be teaming up with a Pisces. And some of you could be getting a call back from a job. There could be, for some of you, a pay raise that could be taking place. What happened? You are going through some sort of a depression, Libra or cross watcher. Or you're dealing with a Libra Virgo. I don't understand. It seems like you're worried about homelessness. And it seems like you're living paycheck to paycheck. I'm like, why are you looking so unhappy? You might work a job that might provide, but it does not look like you're genuinely happy working at this place. But this week it seems like, maybe last week, maybe things were a bit tight for you financially, maybe because of a legal situation. Or there could have been some sort of job loss. Because maybe some of you quit a job on a whim. You quit it suddenly. Why? Oh, maybe it was a legal situation. Maybe you got arrested. You got arrested. Somebody around you did. I think you might be, yeah. Maybe you resigned from your from a position at work. And maybe you've been patiently waiting to hear back from something else, some new opportunities that maybe you've been waiting for. And it seems like Libra or cross watcher, something does come through for you this week. When it comes to a financial situation, Libra or cross watcher, something is going to require patience. It does look like the answer to something that you're hoping for when it comes to money is a yes. But it does feel like maybe you're afraid of losing something random. I promise you. Somebody might have an issue with their weight. I mentioned to you, maybe you're very self-conscious. Maybe it's about your weight. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was and make room for what will be. If you were able to take a big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action. Name your fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. I belong. Something about your situation, Libra or cross watcher, is going to require you to let go. Something about your situation feels like it's meant to change. You have some sort of fork in the road, this feels like, Libra, a cross watcher, and you might be riddled with uncertainties about how something might happen, how something may play out, especially when it comes to your financial situation or decision making. Your intuition is what's going to help guide you through this. What's going on with, you might see a lot of signs. Your spirit guides might be throwing out a lot of signs to you, Libra, a cross watcher, to show you that things are going to get better. I think this week money might be a little bit slow. There might be some money that does come in this week. Maybe it might be a little bit less. Comes right back out. See the signs. It might tide you over. Be patient, okay? This week when it comes to your financial situation, obviously, you might need to be patient with something, with the way that it turns out. It seems like you're going to be able to get what you need. This money, though, might not come in the way that you had expected it. Again, Libra, I'm not telling you go gamble. But I think that might be an addiction that somebody has. If it's not a drinking addiction, they might have a gambling addiction. Yeah, I think this week money might be a little bit slow coming in. And maybe you might be a little bit disappointed having to do with your finances. Yeah, your guides are saying do not fear the unknown. You're going to be provided for, Libra, a cross watcher, in this period of time where maybe you feel like you're not sure what the answers are or what's coming up next. There could be a loan that might be coming through, Libra, a cross watcher. Maybe there could be somebody that could be loaning you some money, or somebody could possibly be asking you for some money. But either way, I think that somebody could possibly be advancing some money to you. Might be giving gifts to someone, Libra or cross watcher. It might be somebody's birthday. You might be celebrating the birthday of a Gemini. Who's after Gemini? Cancer is after Gemini. So maybe it's a Leo. Somebody's birthday is this summer. Okay, maybe it's more than one birthday. But yeah, I think that there's definitely some traveling that could be coming up. There's some opportunities to advance, some opportunities to prosper. So if you're going through some sort of frustration and depression having to do with your financial situation, I definitely feel that something about your situation may turn around pretty soon, Libra Nation or cross watcher. Somebody's a Scorpio for sure, like a November Scorpio. You got Scorpio in your chart, absolutely. You got some sort of blessing coming in, a financial blessing. I mentioned to you this is a loan, a raise, some other opportunity comes in. Libra, a cross watcher. Yes, they're definitely saying it multiple times. Look for a sign. You're worried, you're concerned about things. Your spirit guides are sending in signs to show you that everything is going to be okay. And the answer is yes. To maybe something that's on your mind, something that you're worried about. It looks like yes, it's going to work out for you. Some of you, the answer is yes. If we're talking about somebody being in love with somebody that's in a relationship or married, that's a yes. That's the truth that somebody is going to go look for. Definitely feels like you're talented at something. Libra, a cross watcher, you might be going back to that. Something this week might inspire you to maybe explore some talents or go back, like I mentioned to you, to a hobby. You might be having a lot of dreams this week. Libra Nation, some of you might want to have a baby, but for sure, it looks like because of something that was said or done in the heat of an argument, in the heat of anger, somebody now has put up firm boundary. So it might be difficult for you to get in touch with someone, Libra Nation or cross watcher, but like I mentioned to you, somebody has a guilty conscience about whatever this was that happened, about what they said. It seems like somebody might have thought something was funny, or that they were winning the argument when they said something, and now it feels like somebody has said something that they can no longer take back. But yeah, it seems like your finances are definitely looking up for you coming up. Maybe within the next 7 days, you could be making some partnerships with people, possibly collaborating with people in the form of business, communicating with co-workers, this sort of thing. Talking about maybe some business opportunities. There's some conversations about that. And some of you could be starting a new job coming up maybe in the next coming weeks. And it seems like there's a better job that's coming in for you. Like I mentioned to you, some of you, there's a promotion. What's going on at work though? Because some of you feel trapped at this job and it's not where you really want to be. But maybe you feel like there's nothing else that you can do right now. The circumstances are the way that they are, and you might feel like you have to do what you have to do for now to make ends meet. I don't know. Maybe you might be doing some odd jobs. Possibly maybe you have pets. Maybe your kids might be looking for you to give them an allowance. Or they want more freedom. You might be starting your own business, Libra. And business might actually be picking up. You got the Seven of Swords again. Have you been robbed? Come on. Did you win some money? If you didn't, somebody around you could be. Okay, because it looks like your money situation is definitely getting better. What is going on with Libras? The Tower. Somebody not good at managing their money though. Okay, so this is what plays out this week. Somebody this week comes in with a peace offering, or this is something that they want to make. Libra, a cross watcher. So someone wants to make peace with something, with you, about something that may have played out, to settle something so that situations are not so awkward, not so tense. You might need to take your animal to the vet. Yeah, I think somebody's kind of distracted about this, kind of depressed about this right now. Libra, a cross watcher. Somebody this week might be drinking to kind of cope with some issues that are going on in their situation. I think somebody wants to be around family. I think somebody's feeling really hurt about maybe the way that things have been going lately, and the fact that maybe you won't talk to them. Because it seems like whomever this is that you're dealing with, Libra, cross watcher, it doesn't feel like somebody's ready to break their silence. Libras, some of you, I mentioned to you, you're a psychic. You have some sort of psychic ability. Or you're someone who is very spiritual. You could possibly literally be studying Kabbalah. Or maybe you're into the holy books. You could be talking about issues that people might feel are controversial. You could also be somebody that gives a new spin on things, maybe helps people have new perspectives. Oh, somebody doesn't like the fact that you're psychic. Oh, look at that. Some of you are vegan. What's this? Somewhere in your situation, Libra, cross watcher, you have people that might be talking. People may be trying to sum you up and say, I think people have like kind of drawn conclusions about you, Libra, cross watcher, about who they think that you are. I think with work, you might just work in a very competitive, yeah. If you're not arguing with somebody, Libra, a cross watcher, and it doesn't even have to be that it's at work. It seems like somebody's aggressive. Seems like it's a back and forth thing. There's someone at work or a situation, Libra or cross watcher, where things could get kind of tense, kind of heated. It could be at home, it could be anywhere, but it seems like there's a Sagittarius that could either be present when this happens or it happens around a Leo. There's a fire sign. There's definitely somebody talking. I mentioned to you somebody might bash you to your family members, or this is something that's going on at work. Regardless, Libra, of the pettiness that's going on in the background, it definitely feels like you're winning and new opportunities are coming in. But yeah, somebody does feel a lot of pain and they do feel a bit rejected because maybe all they can do, Libra, a cross watcher, is maybe watch from the sidelines. This person could be going out of their way to try to trigger you. The Libra, a cross watcher, I feel that you're giving this no attention. And I think that that's aggravating somebody even more. Okay. With the courts, some of you, maybe you have a balance to pay, maybe to your landlord, and maybe things have been tense. Libra, somebody's taking your stuff. This feels like somebody's just, it feels like they're entitled to your things. You're just very giving, very generous to people. Libra, a cross watcher. I think you might feel that somebody's taking advantage of you, or there's something about the way that you interact with certain people that may change. Someone, Libra, a cross watcher, this week could get arrested or has been arrested. Somebody could possibly be getting out of jail. Let me see. What's going on with Libras? Got Seven of Swords multiple times. You're getting some advice, maybe about a legal situation. Somebody could possibly be bailing someone out of jail. There might be some paperwork that maybe you're needing to fill out, Libra, a cross watcher. Maybe there's a contract that you need to fulfill. Either way, I think that this legal situation, some of you are worried about a legal situation connected to your home. I don't know, because it seems like something could be on your record, Libra, a cross watcher. And maybe that might be limiting your opportunities, maybe to find a new place or a new job. Maybe some of you might have some sort of, I don't know, like an aggravated situation. Somebody is like, I kind of want to say not a misdemeanor, but maybe a felony. Somebody trying to block you from something. Maybe you literally, you might feel like this situation is blocking you. I mentioned to you, some of you could be dealing with some discrimination. Yeah, you're really hurt by something, or somebody is. You might be been having some car troubles, or someone might be contacting you about a car. What's going on with court? Yeah, I think maybe you're not feeling well. Libra, a cross watcher. You're definitely worried about a legal situation. I mentioned to you, you're going to court for something. Or you got a court, you got a court date. Maybe there's a ticket that you need to pay. You could be possibly paying a lawyer. Libra, a cross watcher. I think somebody has a DUI. I think you could be looking into getting a new car. Libra, a cross watcher. Possibly getting back in the gym. But I'm trying to see what is going on. This feels like this is a DUI. You got like a moldy, damp area in your house. It could be maybe that's making you feel ill. Maybe you're not feeling well. You might be feeling maybe a little bit concerned about what might be going on with school, with your children. What's going on with Libra? Okay. It does. It looks like maybe you're waiting for a verdict to come in. You're waiting for the judge to get back to you. You're waiting for a decision to be made about something. Maybe you're talking to somebody about that. But maybe this involves more than one person. Okay. But yeah, maybe you might feel like something is your downfall. You're worried about something. I think that you're expecting the worst having to do with this. Libra cross watcher. Seems like there's some sort of criminal offense that maybe you're taking care of. Why do you have like possession of like chemical substances? Great possession. Something was found in somebody's possession, possibly in somebody's car. That's what this feels like to me. Seems like your spirit guides are on your side when it comes to this legal situation. I think that somebody could possibly be spreading rumors about you when it comes to this. I think this is a threat of a legal situation. I haven't figured this out yet, Libra cross watcher. Something seems like it is up in the air, or that there is a level of uncertainty about what might happen with court. Random, somebody's name could be Hillary. I don't know. Something might actually work out pretty soon. You might hear back from a court situation that might be lingering. Could have been lingering on for the longest time, the last several weeks, months. Somebody's worried about jail time. I said Libra cross watcher, either someone is in jail or you're hearing the verdict, you're hearing the outcome of a legal situation. For some of you, Libra Nation or cross watcher, somebody passed away. That could be why you're going to court. But for a lot of you, it seems like there's some uncertainty about what's going on with your housing situation, where you're going to live. And it seems like something, you get some sort of answer, yeah, to something where things have been up in the air. Libra, a cross watcher. Or somebody is waiting for you. Maybe somebody can't really make any sort of changes in their life until they know maybe some sort of decision. Could be somebody who's waiting for somebody to move in or move out or whatever. Wanting to spend some time alone. You might decide to do that. So maybe help you figure some things out in your life. I mentioned to you earlier that you've got some new opportunities that could be coming up for you. New doors are opening up for you this week. Some of you, maybe you were having some fertility issues and maybe there's a baby on the way. Some of you could be getting baby news or finding out that maybe somebody around you is pregnant. You might want to spend some time kind of decompressing, and maybe you're kind of staying away from drinks, alcohol, taking some time to clear your mind. Anything that you're putting in your body that you feel is not really beneficial for you, you might crave that stuff a lot less this week, or decide intentionally not to really partake. I think you might be getting back into your hobbies, and I definitely feel that something about your household situation is improving. Somebody could be deciding to move in or out. Some sort of healthy change with the people that maybe you live with could be taking place here. Or you could be moving. Something about this seems like it's coming up, possibly over the summertime for you, Libra Nation or cross watcher. Whatever you're worried about, your spirit guides are assuring you that everything is going to be fine. It seems like your children may need some guidance this week, Libra Nation or cross watcher, and it definitely feels like your intuition is increasing. But I think you're spending some time alone to increase your energy. It seems like you've been burnt out. And I think that there's something that might be going on in your life. Something may need to come to an end. Libra or cross watcher. And like I said, maybe it's the not knowing of how something may, whether or not you should end something. Maybe it's that. Something needs to be released, Libra or cross watcher. Somebody have a heart attack. Somebody has a heart problem, Libra or cross watcher. Somebody could be in the hospital for that, or there could be a surgery coming up, maybe about some sort of heart issue. I think you might be asking for help. Libra or cross watcher, I think you've been trying to do everything by yourself. I talked about that at the top of the reading. You might this week have to reach out and ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness, Libra Nation or cross watcher. Maybe you're delegating some tasks to other people so that you're not so stressed, not so burnt out about things. And yes, it seems like there could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius that could be, or Capricorn that could be coming back around for you. Definitely somebody from your past, or past issues may come up in conversation. Past people may come up in conversations, especially a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is you. You gotta pay your taxes. Libra or cross watcher, maybe somebody is attracted to you at work or attracted to your partner at work. Yeah, you're gonna hear from somebody possibly. Yeah, this Scorpio feels like you might be hearing from the Scorpio this week, or maybe some good news about moving might come in this week. Somebody that you're angry with, they might be getting in touch with you this week. Possibly a Cancerian, Libra or cross watcher. Let's check out the advice for the Libra Nation. I don't know, somebody might be thinking about going into rehab. Libra or cross watcher. Please show me Libra. Maybe you do have crystals. There's guaranteed I told you there's pettiness in the background. Pettiness in your situation. You might be deciding to partake less in this. You might decide to keep yourself away from certain BS situations and create boundaries. So it just seems like somebody this week, Libra Nation or cross watcher, is just kind of hard to reach. They feel like what you have to say is going to be some BS, and that it's going to be negative. And they're like, you know what, forget that. Some of you Libras, your happiness is wrapped up in somebody else. This is a codependent relationship. And your guides are saying, find this happiness within yourself. So I think some of you might be deciding to keep away from someone for a minute. Some of you definitely light workers, you're star seeds, and you're meant to help the world in that way. Keep your thoughts positive, Libra Nation or cross watcher. It just seems like that might be a little bit of a struggle, or it's due to anxiety that might be kind of hard this week for you to maybe stay positive about, keep a positive outlook about things that maybe where you don't even know for sure how something's going to play out. Libra or cross watcher, make sure you put some gas in your car, charge it up at a time, because it seems like that might be a frustration for you when maybe you have to leave to go somewhere and you haven't taken care of that. Or from a random act of kindness. I told you it's somebody's birthday. You could be getting in touch with a Gemini, or perhaps Libra, you are a Gemini sun and you have Libra placements elsewhere. It might be your birthday. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sad about that. Maybe some of you Libras could be thinking about going under the knife. You could definitely be thinking about aging. I mentioned to you, you're coloring your hair, you're doing something different with yourself. Gratitude rampage, list 10 things that you're thankful for. And so I think that your guys want you to interrupt some sort of pattern. You're worried about what you don't have or what might happen next. All of these different things. Your guys are saying find something in your situation to be grateful for. It seems like there could be people that might be maybe worse off than you, Libra Nation or cross watcher. You might feel like something is the end of the world, but actually it may end up playing out well for you. Things might just, it seems like things are going to be just fine. Advice for Libra Nation. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings that are holding you back. Libra or cross watcher, this week something is going to require courage. And there's something that you might have to face that you might feel is absolutely difficult. You might be paranoid. Like I mentioned to you before, you may not know what's happening next. Your spirit guides are trying to free you from whatever this is, these thoughts that you're having. about things. Because truthfully, it seems like something is almost over. Maybe some of you, it's a lease. Maybe you're ready to move. Or maybe it's a court date. Like I said, you might feel like there's a situation where you see no end in sight. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Confirmation of what I talked about. Something timely might become. I'm hearing the words timely filing. There's something, maybe some sort of paperwork that you might need to file. Maybe it's difficult for you to stay on task. You might be very distracted. But either way, the point is, it feels like something is almost over. Whatever this is that you're worried about, it definitely feels like you're able to put this behind you. Yeah, confirmation I mentioned to you. Libra Nation or Cross Watcher, you're a light worker for a majority of you. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. What are you doing, Libra? You have a gift of music, some of you. Definitely building a bridge with somebody, like you have some burnt bridges that I think that you want to fix. Maybe some of you work security. Okay. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dare to dream. So I mentioned to you, something is difficult this week for you or for someone around you. There's a blessing that comes out of this. So even though you might be walking through the valley of something right now, it's a lesson. So it seems like it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of how you look at things. Maybe some people see you as judgmental, Libra, or Cross Watcher, or this is why you're putting up a boundary. You're like, I ain't got time for that. People's judgments, people's opinions. It just seems like you're doing you, Libra, or Cross Watcher. With that, Libra Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Libra Nation, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you, Libra Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week, Libra Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.